In this video, you'll learn how to create a flow for planning both book jobs and flat jobs in a single flow. Click on Add New Flow. Enter the flow name. Browse and select the input and output folders. Click on plus. You can import the job definition from PDF or XML. From PPXML, Flow can read job properties. Product from PPXML will create a product file, each XML file. To create a single product file from different files, select Bulk Import PPXML files. The XML files should be placed in folder name starting with a plus. You can instruct to wait for some time or until the set number of files is reached. Once you run the flow, it will wait until the mentioned time or file number before processing them through the flow. Before you can plan bound and unbound components in a single layout, the signature or assembly plan is required for the bound components. Click on Auto Plan Bound Components. Select Option to plan all the components. Discard the plan and layout, which will retain the assembly plan alone. Select the plan settings. Now you can add an empty plan and add the components to the plan. Even here, you can create a new plan. You can add all the components, bound or unbound, or add by group, in which case you have to mention the group name below. Click on plus and add auto plan option. You can select the plan for which you require layout planning. Additionally, you can plan only urgent jobs or avoid ganging. In the planning mode, plan only one layout will stop layout planning after the first layout is planned, whereas the other option will plan non-stop until all jobs are planned. You can choose to fail the flow if any job could not be planned with the setting. Select the press and other machines. In sheets and rolls, you can go with sizes defined in configuration or enter a size below. Choose the option to try custom sheet size and derivatives, margins, and default machine gripper. Planning algorithm depends on the job selected. Rectangular planning is commonly used for bound jobs and non-die cut flat jobs. It will consider the outermost rectangular border of the job, including bleed and nest the jobs. Grid nesting plan the jobs in rows and columns. You can feed the number of rows and columns, job alignment, either landscape or portrait. This feature comes handy when planning business cards. For this flow setting, rectangular nesting. In case you've defined group for each job for the unbound components, you can plan based on it in same layout with a gap in between or separate layout. This is typically used in ganging unbound jobs. In Options tab, you have a list of options and constraints. Each one affect the layout planning directly. Select the options and constraints as required. Click on plus to add the next action. You can export the imposition PDF, save plan report, and save the product. Click on Done. Now copy the files to your input folder and run the flow. Opening the product in IMP, you can see the bound and unbound planned together.